Okay, I had an epiphany. Here it is. If you're one of those people out there who believe that nobody can ever understand you, nobody can ever empathize with you, nobody understands you, you're totally alone. If you're one of those people who believe that when you die, you're just going to die alone and nobody's care, you're wrong. I figured this out last night after watching the movie Donnie Darko. If you've seen Donnie Darko, you know that Donnie Darko, in this one scene, he's talking to his therapist, and he's talking about how his dog climbed under the porch to die, because the dog wanted to die alone. And he didn't want to die alone, and he was crying, because that was like his biggest fear. And I don't know why I was thinking about it, because I kind of obsess with death sometimes. Like, every moment can be your last. I mean, you never know when you're gonna die, and it can happen at any moment. And so I always try to take in everything. I try to like drink in life, because you never know when some moment's gonna be your last. You really don't. Anything can really happen. So do we die alone? I sat there thinking, and I was thinking about all the people I know in life, and all the famous people out there who were alone when they died, but they didn't die alone, because you're alone, basically. I mean, no one will ever have the feelings that you have. You are a distinct person in your life. You are different. No one's ever going to be the same as you. You have your own style, your own beliefs. You're different than everybody around you. No one person's the same. We're all distinct. So here it is. The moment you die is the most important moment of your life. I believe this, that the moment you die is the most important moment of your entire life. Not the moment when you're born, but the moment when you die. Because the moment when you die is the moment when you get to decide whether or not you loved people. And you get to decide whether or not you die alone. You will always be alone. When you're talking to people, you'll be alone. You'll be solitary. You'll be you. People will know how you're feeling. People won't know what you're thinking. You'll just be you. And others will be others. But the moment when you die, you get to decide whether or not you love people. And when you love, you're not alone. And I really hate a lot of things my mom and my dad do, and my friends. I really hate what they do. I just hate it. Like, I have this huge contempt for this conformity of how they can sell themselves for a few giggles. And I hate that, because that's not true friendship, you know. But I forgive them, because when you forgive, you love. That sounds really cheesy and really corny, but when you forgive people, you don't hate them anymore. And I think if you don't hate somebody, you don't necessarily love them, but when you forgive, like, all things, you just start to love things more. The moment when you die is a moment you get to decide whether or not you loved people. That second, you picture all these people, you picture all these mean things you did do, and then you forgive. You just forgive, and you love, and then you die.